So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Scores! That'll be a throw-in. Saliba is there to clear. And here's Figo. He's picked his way through. Figo stood his ground strongly. He gets big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
He's got the shot away! Pirlo. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Saliba. Here's Maradona. Del Piero. And he's straight offside. Still goalless. Quarter of an hour played. Adams. Pull it.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
That is ended up in no man's land.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Vieira. And it's Scholes. Maradona. Played out towards the right wing. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pressure coming in from all directions. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Batistuta shapes to shoot! Vieira calmly anticipates. Roberto Carlos. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's a decent clearance. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Batistuta, and it's Scholes. And that's an excellent interception. Now that's well seen too. What a throw in. Roberto Carlos. Just eases him off the ball. Pull it. Scholes aims beyond the defence. And it's been shipped out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Well read, nice interception. Raul play. Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
That's a good ball played into space. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Scholes. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Maradona.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pull it. Koundé. Now it's Raul. Oh, that's delightful. Raul. Great reaction. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nicely weighted ball. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Maldini. And it's Vieira. Raul. And he's managed to get rid. Taken back almost at once. Here's Vieira. And it's Figo. Climbs up big! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Scholes. Pullet going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's another good win of the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Well, played right into his path. He's shifting. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. They've played it short. Chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Great hit! They've scored! And they've got their lead back. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Played into space out wide. That has been cut short.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He can get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Maradona. And here's Del Piero. Maradona. Now here's the delivery. And back out it comes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to get it clear. He's going for goal!
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 18, Scholes.
Beckham.
Serán sustituidos por
He's
el
tried
dorsal
one!
19,
Got to be quick to recover this. Beckham with the clearance. Bellingham. Neymar.
Botafogo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ribery. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckham. Adams getting this one clear. There's the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Roberto Carlos.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Batistuta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Figo.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. This is the time you need that pace.
A heavy challenge. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And here's Ribery.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Maradona. He's picked his way through. And that will be the final act. Botafogo were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. But in the end, they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result. So they need to go away and just have a good think about it, and I'm sure they can come back stronger.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Van Basten. Taken back almost at once. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lahm delivers. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Gigi Buffon. I doubt there's a more experienced goalkeeper.
And it's been given away. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pirlo to take it as usual.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
And now they can spring out of defence. Davids. Lahm. Oh, look at this. And Hullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's had a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Carlos usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
That has ended up in no man's land. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Roberto Carlos. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. Hullet. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Hullet. Messi gets a good foot in there. Got a throw in. Lahm in with the challenge. And it's Rijkaard. He's got to be in here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's searching, and the finish! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Cruyff. Over to the left. Cruyff. Oh, well played. That is a great ball. Davids. "30 minutes gone." That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Lahm plays it in. Now it's Cruyff. That looks a good ball through. And he's through and all alone! Can he put it away? Goal! Botafogo! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that's a little loose. Great hit! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time! And that really is so impressive. Botafogo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
And it's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Lam. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Maradona. And he's intervened well there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Gullit. Van Basten. And he's got the shot away! Oh, taken with style! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own. And the half-time whistle goes. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Van Basten. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. And here's Gullit.
Gullit really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Maradona. Turns and goes back. There's the hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Maradona. Has a shot! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
And it's Lam. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's there to retrieve it. Van Basten. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Davids. And here's Gullit. Messi. Oh, now he's gone for goal!
Oh,
full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Well, that's an inviting ball. And it's Van Basten. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. And he's there to clear it. And here's Van Basten. Davids! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, that was vital. Davids. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Cannavaro cuts it out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, really cute, what a lovely series of passes. Back in once more. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He might be in here! Oh, nicely intercepted. Davids. Roberto Carlos. Just about up to 75 minutes. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cruyff. Showing great feet there. Back into the middle. Good read, needed to be.
Botafogo showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 14, camisa 8, camisa 13, camisa 17, camisa 9. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 20, Neymar. Camisa 7.
Now that's well seen too. Botafogo really will have to throw everything at this now. Out to the right, and he was quick to react. And it's Maradona. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Roberto Carlos. Hits one! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's hoisted clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Messi. Lam. Cross to the back post. Maradona. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. He's played him through. Stoichkov. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Botafogo can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Messi.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's had a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost face-to-face with the keeper. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. Oh, crossbar! And again! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Botafogo with the corner, they're first. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, super ball. Can he put it away? And he nearly went all the way.
Doué can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Cruyff looking to run onto it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to count. He's tried one! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Oh, easy pickings there. That has not gone well. That has been slung wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
No, again, there's no way through. Oh, that's ambitious. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pirlo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game.
Substituição em andamento.
And now they can spring out of defence. Osimhen. Neatly clipped into space. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that looks a cracking ball.
Botafogo have really been terrific at snuffing out the...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Botafogo
are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. It's just beyond his reach. Now it's Cruyff. That's been cut out, well played. Palmer plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Chance here to counter. Messi. He can run onto that. Nice interception, well timed. Pass somewhat off target. Messi.
Costa Curta really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many...
Oh, what a great hit! Has another go! Corner number 4 coming up here. Pirlo goes short, puts in a cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Couldn't squeeze it through. Half-time getting close now. Nicked it back promptly. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he was quick to react.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Messi aims beyond the defence. Ruben Diaz makes the interception. That's an excellent interception. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Osimhen, and he's managed to get free. Doué, he's got away. Good read, needed to be. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Botafogo deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Botafogo head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far... Decent hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Scholes. Now, nicely intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. Pirlo. Good ball over the top. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Neymar. Dembele. He is through here. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Messi. That looks a cracking ball. Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Roberto Carlos gathers from the goal kick. And he was alert to it. Botafogo are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He's in a shot at goal! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Botafogo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Osimhen! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Played into space out wide. Osimhen. He's found a way through. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
He rises! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Dumfries really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Oh, can he get onto this? Time and again they are repelled. Great ball if he can get there. Just the goal. Has a goal! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Frankie de Jong is another brilliant prospect to come out of the Dutch system. He's someone I see as a real pivot in the team. His position is obviously central and deep in midfield, and he'll be providing the creative and incisive passes.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's cause for mild irritation. Beckenbauer clears. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. De Jong. Schneider. Musiala. And that could set him on his way. Roberto Carlos. And he's intervened well there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Caught offside that time.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Osimhen! A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Botafogo still without a single shot on target. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Saliba calmly anticipates. Costa Curta will play through for the wide man.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Belts one. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Roberto Carlos. Schneider. Scholes. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Cruyff. He's through and all alone! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And smartly reclaimed. And he's straight offside. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, really well played.
And here's Schneider. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Botafogo are looking to break at pace. Saliba cuts out the pass. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, it's Bellingham. Real big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cruyff is there, and he can get that clear. Liverpool have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Ball is over the line. Scholes. And he thumps it clear. He's in a good... Osimhen! And he's quick to get it clear again. Musiala, neither side giving way. It has been tight. De Jong does well to get it back. Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. Shot, and again! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Botafogo have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. Pass is just off target. Musiala. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. It's Snyder! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each.
Coming on to replace him is...
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Now who's going to be first to this? Had a shot! That carried quite a threat. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Now it's Osimhen. And the shot! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had it taken off him. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Drogba looking for the runner. He's one-on-one! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Botafogo present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Botafogo needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Scholes. Oh, that's a key interception. Saliba. Van Dijk. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Cruyff has found the net here, of course. Van Dijk. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, not quite. Cruyff. Well, we expected better, and so did he. De Jong. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Header! And somehow he has kept that out. Scholes gets good distance on it. That's a nicely measured pass. Van Dijk. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pirlo. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great ball if he can get there. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He'll try from distance. Oh, good-looking ball. Schneider. Oh, that's a nice ball. This is promising. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Schneider. Number 15, Bellingham. Number 18, Frenkie de Jong. Number 12,
He's gone for goal.
Williams Saliba. Coming on the field, number 17, Vitinha. Number 22, Pedri. Number 14, Pep Guardiola. Number 2, Cafu.
Looks for the finish. Into the last 5 minutes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Liverpool clearly now in lead preservation mode. Pedri is onto this. And the shot! And another try! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Liverpool blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. No luck with that dink over the top.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Short changes him with that pass. 4 extra minutes added on. He won't be happy with that one. Pirlo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vitinha! Vitinha! Oh, what has happened here? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Botafogo played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Please turn towards the screen for a
How would you
special
summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. No way through. Can he put it away? The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Hits one! Shapes to shoot. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pirlo standing over it. And it's been taken short. Heads it! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Straight header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Big chance! In for the pieces! And another try! It's there! 2-0, and in next to no time. Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And that is a routine catch.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Spread neatly. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bale. Totti. Totti! Loose ball now, and there's a change. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Up he goes! Nicely aimed pass. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. He's played him through. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Has a goal! Decent enough try. There's the header! Wow, that's a fine save! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Turan. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. No luck with that dink over the top. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Del Piero, who played through for the wide man. Referee has just said play on. Beckenbauer clears. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cruyff. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Missed by a fraction. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Bale! Rodri. That is ended up in no man's land. And he cuts out the supply. Botafogo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Pirlo. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the pass is intercepted. And he's in on goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 2 then. Gets his head to it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That is good alertness. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Roberto Carlos. That's a shade optimistic. Gives it back. No, he's just misjudged that one. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Botafogo are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Botafogo sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. There's the start of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And he thumps it clear. Messi. He's picked his way through. That's good vision. And claimed it back swiftly. Great chance! The lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Decent hit! Really well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Mbappe. Khan deals with it effortlessly. Roberto Carlos. It's Pirlo. In with the challenge. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, it's come loose. That's a throw. Rodri. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Cruyff. And he's lost, and Cruyff! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Pirlo plays it short. And it's going to be another one. So their 4th corner of the game. Pirlo with the short one. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's been cut out, well played. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. Pirlo. Messi, looking for the run-up. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Bale. Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has been cut short. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, super find. That's an errant pass. That has been slung wide. That is a great pick out. Mbappe! Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's following up! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have their 3rd corner. In for a header! He's missed, but not by that far. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Driving on and making good progress. And that could set him on his way. Real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Del Piero proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, shooting chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Header! And that's a real chance missed. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Can he latch on to this? That'll be a throw-in. And he was alert to it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Totti! That's another chance! He's got away with one there.
Hello everybody. Hello. Hi.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Cruyff. He can run onto that. He's away! Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Totti is onto it in a flash. Oh, he's onto this. And that could set him on his way. Mbappe He's flagged offside. And that is that. Botafogo are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Khan picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Botafogo definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.